Hello everyone, my squad, my name is Ian and I am back. So, you might have noticed that this video is not going to be edited. My sister is working, as I may have already said, she's working and I can only edit her videos on her laptop. It is the only computer that I have access to here in my house because the other one is my father's computer, but I don't use it not because he doesn't allow me to, but because I don't want to. First of all, he doesn't use Windows, and he has a lot of stuff to do. He has so much work to do, and I don't want to bother him. So this video is not gonna be edited, but I feel like I need to tell this right now, because the high score challenge only ends in one day. So we only have up until tomorrow, and I wanna show you guys how I got my 12 million score. This is enough to rank me in top 5,000. And I won't need to use all of my booster medals. So I initially did 2 setups. And for some reason you can see it, but I raised 3 fingers for some reason because I can count. So first of all, obviously we're gonna be using Divine Rolls because Divine Rolls is too OP. And while I was trying to set up, I actually did not manage to do it. I did not manage to beat my score with it. So my setup is actually this one. So it doesn't need to be Arion Flounder, it can be Sebastian, it can be a 5-star Sebastian. Then I have Jack and Sally here. Now, how does this setup work? Arion Flounder is a booster and my Neo Shadow has poison, which is really good which is a really good skill. It will help out against the enemies. However, you'll see that it's not really necessary depending on the situation. Young Kairi, she is here to boost the strength of all attributes. Since we have one copter fleet that's power, one that's magic, and one that's speed, and there are the levels 250 and 350 variants, she is going to be very useful, which is why I keep a 5-star copy of the event medals that I can get a 5-star copy of. Which is why I was really happy about Winnie the Pooh. And you're going to see in my video, I'm going to try to edit it today, you'll see why. Then Jack and Sally with attack booster and attack price plus. This attack price plus is probably needed. I think that if you don't have it, gauge management is going to be really difficult, if not impossible. And last but not least, the free-to-play king, Zigbar B. Since he ignores all attributes, he is going to be the main damage dealer, which is why we're bringing in both Jack and Sally and Young Kairi. Now, if you have the space to bring in a Gilded Young Kairi or even 2 Gilded Young Kairis, then go ahead, this is going to work out just as well. However, let's go, and I'm going to show you guys how to do this. And it's probably going to be very self-explanatory. And, well, you do need a 21% booster from your party for this to work out. Because this is a 31%. Okay, yeah, with 31%. And where is it? So I have Aenya here with her. Aenya, I just simply love you. With her 150% gilded attack booster max and Vanitas. However, you don't need a gilded medal. For example, we have tonight with a boosted illustrated Leon. I could bring him in as well. He still does a lot of damage. We also have Yum's attack booster max Bell and Beast, but I don't want to use them right now. Because first of all, they cost way too many gauges, and second of all, they remove the status effects. And if I need to go to the second turn, then I can't have the Jack and Sally buff and debuff removed because I'm not going to do as much damage. However, as you can see, we're probably going to avoid to try to go on the second turn. So here's how this works. First of all, go under the pillar right here and try to skip these flowers and try to only fight one of these minute bombs. I think that's what they call them. Wait, go over here. Yes, minute bombs. Okay, so on these guys, what you can do is that you can try to focus all your hits on Jack and Sally. If you don't have Jack and Sally and you have like a Gilded Inkari, even better, because she's going to do, since she's going to be gilded probably, she is going to do a considerable amount of damage, and she's going to give you full credit. So we tap here, then we tap here again, and now we use Jack and Sally. And all Well, I think 12 hits connected, which is good enough to give us a good score. Now, obviously, we have to go first against level 350 copters. Now, since we are using Zigbar B, it doesn't really matter which one we go against, but I'm going to go against Power 1 because Power 1s are scary. Okay, so first of all, we'll use Iron Flounder. Then, let's see if it procs. It doesn't, so we will use both Young Kyrie and Jack and Sally. And their attack press plus trigger, which is great. Now we need Zigbar B's attack boost to trigger, so please. It did not trigger, which is a problem, since it's not going to be enough to defeat it, but maybe Aenya can defeat it. So let's see. Just barely enough. Okay, let's see if defense boost 2 procs. It doesn't. Okay, but this is the strategy. Actually, you know what? Let's leave it like this. You try to defeat a 350 I don't have enough time, guys, to show you a complete run. I only have 9 minutes to record, and we're already at 6. So, sorry I can't really show you guys. However, this is what I did. Make sure to come in with full gauges, and then you do this strategy. Now, if you don't have a booster, and you, like, let's suppose you don't have a booster at all, and you just want at around 10 million. I'm not sure if that's enough to cover you, but if you want 10 million, you can do this setup right here, which I also figured out. And this setup is better for the credit purpose. However, it doesn't have any boosters. The only booster you will have is your friend. So, how this setup here works is better for credit. Yet it lacks boosters. If you could do something like this with the new medals, then go ahead. Like, for example, let's see what we have. Do we have one that only deals 1 hit? Actually no. 4 hits. He deals 4, they deal 8, he deals 8, he deals 8, they deal 5, yeah. So, Marley B is still the second free-to-play king. So, how this setup works, I'm gonna show you really quickly. It's also really good, in my opinion, if you are just trying to get to the 10 million points. So, since we are... Obviously, the strategy is the same. However, as you can see here, I'm engaged in combat. So what I do, I tap with Iron Flounder and I use Marluxia B. Why is that? Since he has an attack boost 3 max, I'm going to do a lot of damage and I'm going to get full credit for his damage. And since he's in the beginning, he's not going to do as much. However, I can use Iron Flounder here. And then I use Marley B, which is going to give me full credit again, since he only deals 1 hit. And even though he's weak against some of these enemies, he has to take some of them out. And against the copter fleets, it is the same thing. Go against the one you think. So, on this case, I can actually defeat the power one because I have Dolan. So, I skip Marluxia B. Let's see if this triggers. It did again, which is good, because attack price plus is quite essential in this setup. Now it's Dolan, and he triggers, which gives me even more score bonus. And now we use Zigbar B, and even though he doesn't trigger, I think that is already enough to defeat it. Yes, it is. Now I'm going to go in against the magic one. And if you notice, I use Dolan on the other one, the power. So on this one, I use Marley B. Now against the speed one, there really isn't a really strong damage dealer you can use. However, you can try. You feel free to try. You may end up surprising yourself on the possibilities. So now we use Zigbar B, and he does trigger, which means that he is going down. Good. Now, let's see what else we have. The next one is the 350 speed one. I may need to use the Nova here, but this is the general idea of this setup. This is just to give you a 10 million score. Oh, that was not good. Oh, this is not good. And please, Zigbar, he doesn't trigger again. So I might have to use Nova, but this is I'm repeating myself, this is the basic setup. You are just trying to get 10 million points, not 12 million. But with the first setup that I showed you, you can get 12 million. And I'm probably going to die here. Yep. So this is how this setup works, guys. I hope this helped you. Sorry I'm kind of late. College. Not college, but high school. It's really different than what I expected. It's not bad, but we do have a lot of homework and whatnot, so not only do I have only a few hours of the day to do my homework and whatnot, but I don't have time to edit my videos because my sister arrives home late. However, that is all for today, guys.